Here's the kickoff. It bounces off a Lowry man. Pile up at the 48-yard line. Fallon's got it. Williams' kickoff was a bouncer. It was a squib. It bounced up. It hit a Lowry man at the 45-yard line. He wasn't expecting it, the squib, and the ball just bounced up and hit him like in the helmet and bounced back. A big pile up at the 48, and Fallon has recovered the ball. They have it on the what amounts to an onside kick.
Wow, what a good heads-up play and a smart play by Fallon there. They do the onside kick, and like you said, Lowry didn't look like they were ready for it, and it bounced right off the Lowry player, and Fallon man was right there to jump on it, recover it, and Fallon's got the ball again.
I don't think it was meant to be an onside kick. I think it was meant to be a squib. It just happened to take a bounce and hit an unexpected Lowry player and create the situation. Hand off to Chantrell Hubbard. He runs straight ahead and down to the 47. Gain of not more than one on that play, and a flag thrown as well. And this is where you look for offensive holding. 14-0 Fallon. And yet, offensive holding. It's been a penalty-free game. That's the second holding penalty on Fallon. And those two are the only two penalties in the game. There's been none on Lowry.
Yeah, it's been very, very clean so far.
Officials have not had many reasons to pull their flags out. They're talking about it now. Unquestionably, Lowry will take the penalty. 10 yards from the point of the infraction, puts the ball back at Fallon's 43. And then brings up a 1st and 19 situation for the Greenwave at their own 43. Tedford in the pistol. Lowry jumps into the neutral zone. We'll see if they were drawn off. Number 51, Nicholas Velasquez, was one of two Lowry players that jumped into the neutral zone. And this is going to be encroachment on the Buckaroos.
Well, as soon as we say it's been a clean game, look what happens. Isn't that the way it is?
The officials must have heard us and said, hey, we're not doing our jobs here. I don't know.
We gotta catch up.
That was just good cadence on Fallon's part to fool them.
Yeah, it really was. And, Lowry's probably really fired up right now, and they're on edge. They're trying to get some penetration and create some havoc. And so that's a good play call to try a little different cadence, see if you can get them to jump, which they did.
Puts the ball at the 48-yard line, 1st and 14 for the Greenwave. Tedford hands the ball off to Hubbard. He's trying to bounce it outside. He's to the 50. He's to the 45, the 40, and brought down at the 39-yard line by Jonathan Landa. Hubbard on that outside sweep to the right again. Got lots of running room.
Yes, he did. And like I said, he found that he can get outside. He's finding some room to run, and that's where Chantrell's at his best. You give him a little bit of space, and he's going to make big gains for you.
You give him that room, and he certainly is, yes. So it's short of the first down, though. Ball is marked at the Lowry 39. It's a yard short of the first down. Got almost all of it back on that play. Fallon taking their time in the huddle here. I'm not sure they have. Now they declare the ball ready for play. They haven't done that yet. So the 25-second clock starts now. 2nd and 1 for the Greenwave at the Lowry 39. Tedford in the pistol. DeBraga's behind him. It's DeBraga straight ahead. First down to the 35, to the 30. Cuts outside. He's to the 25 and brought down at the 24-yard line. Jace Billingsley and Jonathan Landa making the stop. It's another Greenwave first down on about a 15-yard run by DeBraga.
Yeah, and that was just right up the middle. There's nothing fancy about it. And it appears that Fallon's really starting to control the line of scrimmage, and I'm not so sure. There's a little bit of frustration by the Buckaroos, and Fallon's keeping their composure and taking advantage of it.
Maybe that's what's going on. Yeah, first down at the 24-yard line. Handoff goes to DeBraga coming around the right side. He bangs his way across the 20, down to the 19, and fights his way down to about the 16-yard line. Frank DeBraga just sweeping around the right side and finding some room.
Yeah, I'm starting to see some Buckaroo players get up real slow, and I think maybe this pounding that Fallon's putting on them might be starting to take effect on them here in the second half.
They have probably not seen a team this physical this year, except Truckee, of course, last week. Pickup of 9, football at the 15-yard line, 2nd down and 1 for the Greenwave. Tedford in the pistol. Hands off to Hubbard, straight ahead. He is inside the 10 and down to about the 9-yard line. Maybe not quite that much. Looks like they're going to say he's right at the 10. It's a first down Fallon. Straight ahead run by Hubbard.
Yeah, and it's not fancy here. This is just straight up in your face football and stop us. And what's real nice is that the clock's running. Fallon's really controlling the tempo of the game. Right now, controlling the line of scrimmage, and everything's going. They got momentum going. Everything's going their way right now.
Ball is marked at the 11. 1st and 10 for Fallon at the Lowry 11. Tedford in the pistol. Hubbard's behind him. It's Hubbard up over right tackle. Not much there this time. Runs into the line. Gets down to the 10. And that's about all. Big number 69, Austin Arata, in on the stop. Getting some text updates now. 14-14 tie up in Spring Creek. Doesn't say where they are in the ball game, though. So all we know is 14-14. Okay, it was Elko 14, Spring Creek 7 late in the first half, but evidently now it's 14-14 in that game. I'm guessing early third quarter. Got a text from Lynette Davis there. Handoff goes to Frank DeBraga, trying to go around the right side. He's hit and slips and falls down at the 12. That'll be a loss on the play. Titus Milliken tripping him up for Lowry.
Yeah, it's too bad Frank lost his footing there. He had some room to run once he got to the outside, but he just couldn't keep the traction to keep him upright and running for some extra yards.
So it's a loss back to the 12. 3rd and 11 for Fallon at the Lowry 12. Hubbard in the backfield, Williams to the left, and Boyle to the right. Tedford in the pistol, pitches to Hubbard, student body left, looking for a block. He gets a 1, he gets inside the 10 and down to about the 8, and that's about all. The only guy out there to block for him was Johnson, and 3 Lowry guys read the play and came over there. Johnson did what he could do, blocked one guy and gave Hubbard a little room, but it wasn't enough.
Right.
So the ball will be at the 8-yard line, and Alonzo Williams is coming on to attempt a field goal. And they'll set it up at the 15, a 25-yard field goal attempt coming up. 25-yard field goal attempt from the left hash mark for Alonzo Williams. Here's the snap, the spot, the kick is up. It's got the distance. It's good. He nailed it. 17-0. Fallon now leading with 5:02 to go, and we'll be back on K2.